You have a bad month financially and you're like, I'm off, like this is not working, why did I start? And you start to doubt yourself and you sack it off. When your motivator is intrinsic and it is enjoyment, service to others, accomplishment, integrity, they're the things that keep you going regardless of whether you think you're winning or you're losing. If you're helping one person to overcome setbacks, to change their mindset to a growth mindset, to improve their resilience, you've won.
Exactly, 100%. And that's what drives this, and being able to do that together.
Yeah.
Because knowing that the two of us working together is a better force to help people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, personal trainers coach, don't they? Anyone can ask a question. Anyone can ask questions to get somebody to think a bit differently. But supporting somebody in the sense of, like you said, from a holistic approach in terms of looking at what their whole life looks like, that might be personal relationships, career development, finances, I think puts that person in a much stronger position to achieving all of those areas. And I witnessed life coaching for the first time probably about 15 years ago when I was working in a secondary school with young people that had got behavioural difficulties. And it was always a telling approach. The teachers tell them off, the pastoral support tell them off, tell them what to do, tell them how they should behave, and nothing ever changed. And we had these life coaches come in and deliver this resilience for young people life coaching session. And I started to change my approach in the way that I was dealing with these kids that were really challenging, and started to ask them questions about, what were the benefits of your behaviour? What could you have done differently? What would the outcome have been? And I was honestly gobsmacked at the difference that I saw in these kids' behaviours. When they were outside of the classroom because they'd been sent out, they were actually thinking about the repercussions on their education, on what they were gaining, on, and started to behave differently. And that's where I first found my passion for coaching from. I always wanted to do a coaching qualification. It just took a while for the right time to come. But, I've coached a lot of people, mainly around personal training, fitness, but also career development. And changing people's perceptions and opening their mind is absolutely astonishing to watch, honestly. Somebody that comes into a coaching session and says, I want to progress in my career, but the job market's dead, there's no jobs there. Right, what does career progression actually mean? And getting them to rethink how they perceive career development, and actually them thinking about preparing for when the job market isn't so stale, and where are my opportunities, where are my weaknesses, what can I do to strengthen those weaknesses so I'm in a better place when those opportunities arise. And lo and behold, in less than a year, somebody that I coached had got a promotion. It was amazing to watch.